Hi, Passionistas. Hi, 90-day run participants. My name is Amy Rossi-Espagnet, and I am so excited to bring a video to you guys today about goal setting. I'm an advanced director for the company. I've been doing this for 7.5 years, and I am part of the 2017 President's Club. And I have to say, goal setting is such an important piece of our business. And so I'm really excited to give you guys a little crash course in it, okay? So what we're going to be talking about is we're actually following loosely Brian Tracy's Eat That Frog. So if you're familiar with Brian Tracy, if you've taken one of his classes or read his books, you're going to know how amazing this information is. But this is going to take a big, huge topic and get into nice bite-sized pieces for you. So, so first of all, my first question to you guys is, how many of you guys have a goal? Do you have a goal for your business? Because setting goals is really, really important, because if you don't know where you're going, then you're probably not going to get there. Okay. So it's a good idea to have an idea of what you want from your business, and you want to have some short-term goals and long-term goals. Okay. Sometimes it's easy to dream big. Maybe some of you guys are like, oh, I want to quit my job, or I want to pay for a vacation. I don't know. Some of those are the types of goals that we hear often. But then when you think about something huge, like I want to quit my job, then that can seem really big and overwhelming. And a lot of times people, have something in mind, and then it's so overwhelming that they just kind of shut down. So that's what we're going to talk about, is taking a big goal and getting it into manageable pieces that are something that you can achieve. So big goal. I don't know if you've ever heard the joke. How do you eat an elephant? Anyone know how to eat an elephant? One bite at a time. Okay. So that's what we're going to do. And so the first thing you're going to do when you're thinking about eating your elephant is you need to set your table. Okay. So setting your table is what you want to accomplish. And again, that is figuring out what your goals are. And the best way to do this is, first of all, to think on paper. Okay. So I don't know about you guys. I know I come up with amazing ideas when I'm driving in my car, or when I'm in the shower and all that stuff. And then like 2 hours later, I'm like, what was that again? Oh, that was like a really great idea. Well, I didn't write it down. And if I don't write things down, poof, it's gone. Okay. So you need to think on paper, and that's really important. It is said that people who have clear written goals will accomplish 5 to 10% more than people who have not written it down. Think about that. The simple act of writing something on a piece of paper increases your chances of achieving that goal by 5 to 10 times. That's amazing, right? So you want to write your goals down, and then you want to set a deadline. Okay, so let's go back to that quit my job example. Let's say that you want to quit your job within the next 6 months, okay, or 3 months or 1 year, whatever it is. So you want to set a deadline to reach that goal. And then the next thing you need to do is you need to write down every single thing that you need to do to achieve that goal. So, if we're sticking with the quit that job, you need to be able to, you need to figure out how much money you need to earn. So you need to know what your budget is. You need to know what your monthly bills are. And then you need to figure out how much money you need to earn, how many parties you need to do, and then breaking that down even further to how much resurfacing you need to do, how many team members you need to sponsor, so on and so forth. So, and let's say maybe it's not something as big as quit your job. Maybe it's something that you just want to do $2,000 a month. Okay. How are you going to achieve that? Let's say right now you're doing maybe $500 a month or $1,000 a month, and you want to double what you're currently doing. So same thing, you're going to write down everything that you need to do. And then you need to prioritize those different tasks. So that's the next piece. Oh, here's my kitty. Say hi. This is Lily. Say hey, Lily. Kitty cats always like to be in the middle of everything. So, and then you're going to take immediate action. And then the last thing that you're going to do is do something every single day that is going to help you achieve your goal. Okay. So even if it's a little something, but you want to make sure that you take action every single day, something that's going to move your goal forward. Okay. So the first piece of this is plan your day. Okay. Now, this is such a critical piece, because whether you are one of the super, super busy types where you have a million things going on, I'm one of those. I've got 3 small children. I've got a husband who travels all the time. I've got a very busy business. I volunteer with the PTO. I volunteer with the preschool. I have all sorts of stuff. So my day is planned out like minute by minute, hour by hour. Okay. However, I have found there's been times when I've been on the opposite end of the spectrum where I haven't really had all that much going on. And I found that the less busy I am, sometimes the easier it is for me to not do anything, because just that one thing, it's just harder to get started. Okay. So it's very important to plan your day. And so what you want to do is you want to make a master list of everything that you need to do. So if you have a whole bunch of commitments, if you've got a job that you're working, if you've got school commitments, if you've got children commitments, things like that, you want to put all of those in. And then between those, you're going to see how much time you have to work on your goal that you've set for yourself. Okay. So you're going to have your master list of all of your tasks. And then you want to divide those tasks up into things that you need to do every month, things that you need to do every week, and things that you need to do every day. Okay, so take your whole list and then do monthly, weekly, and daily tasks. Okay. All right. The next piece of this is what we call the 80-20 rule. And I know some of you guys have heard a different version of the 80-20 rule, which is if you're doing well 80% of the time, then you can cheat 20%. That's how it goes with food. It's a little bit different with goals. Okay. So with goals, what we say is 20% of your activities is going to bring about 80% of your results. Okay. So what does that mean exactly? When you have a whole lot of things to do, when you've got a list of things to do, has anyone ever gotten distracted? Okay. Or, you're looking around and you're like, wow, I really know I need to make my hostess phone calls, but I think I'm going to go ahead and post some stuff on Facebook anyway. Okay. And what do you think is going to bring about bigger results for your business? Okay. So connecting with your hostess and coaching her, or you go to post one thing on Facebook and then, oops, 20 minutes later, you've been scrolling through and you've been liking people's posts and all that stuff. That's not to say that that's not necessarily a part of our business, but that's not typically going to bring about big results for us. Okay. So 20% of our activities is going to bring about 80% of our results. And the activities that we do that bring about the biggest return of investment, those are our frogs. Okay. So, and I said this was about eat that frog. So when we're eating our elephant, you take one bite at a time. When you need to eat those frogs, and those frogs are those big activities, those things that you dread, the thing that you really don't want to do. You know you need to do it, but you're like, oh, I really, really don't want to do that. Those are your frogs, and you got to start with your ugliest frog first. Okay. So you want to spend less time on low value tasks, and you want to spend more time on your high value tasks. Okay. So the biggest bang for your buck is going to be those 20% tasks. So it's those things that you know that you need to do, those things that you know are going to bring in income, those things that you know are going to help you book more parties, those things that are going to help you bring in more team members. All right. So we have our list, our master list. And then what you need to do is you need to sort those tasks. We've already sorted them into monthly, weekly, and daily. We need to sort them again. Okay. And then we need to sort them into A, B, C, D, E tasks. All right. So our A tasks are our most important tasks. Like if you don't do this, this is going to have the most serious consequences for your business. Okay. If you don't do your hostess coaching calls, then your parties are going to cancel. And if your parties cancel, then you have no parties on your books. You have no money coming in. You aren't meeting new people to join your team. Your business has completely and totally stagnated, and you go inactive. Is that a serious consequence? Yes, absolutely. So those are your A tasks. Those are the things that if you do not do those things, then there are going to be massive consequences. Okay. So those are your A tasks. You want to write those, and those are your frogs. Everything that has an A on it, that is a frog. Okay. Your B tasks are the ones that have mild consequences. Okay. So, we like to call those our tadpoles instead of our frogs. So, a mild consequence one, would be something like, I'm trying to think. I don't know. Anyone have any ideas of what some mild consequences one would be? Post those below. So, so those are going to be a B task. Your business isn't going to fall apart, but, let's say you don't do like regular Facebook posts in your events or something. And so people don't know what's going on. You're not making up your follow-up phone calls. Your business isn't going to fall apart if you don't do those things. However, your business will not grow if you aren't doing those things. So those are mild consequences, and we are looking for growth, right? Your C tasks are these would be nice if you could get them done, but they're really not that important. So, you know, they're kind of on the list. This is going through and, you know, commenting happy birthday on people's posts or, you know, things like that. These are things that are nice, but like they're not really having much of an impact on your business either or. All right. Your D tasks are your delegate tasks, okay? So, and these are the repetitive tasks that we need to do for our business, and we can get somebody else to do this. And so, when you can, I highly, highly, highly recommend getting yourself an assistant who can take care of some of these tasks for you. And this can be a friend that wants to make a little bit extra money. I love to pay my assistants in product. I have somebody who's really into getting stuff, and she likes to be paid in product. And so these are things like mailing out hostess packets and sending out follow-up texts and shipping out orders and things like that. Now that's very important, but I can delegate having someone else create all of the shipping labels and stuff for me. Okay. And then if it doesn't qualify as A, B, C, D task, then it's an E task. And if it's an E task, then you can eliminate it. Okay, this is not doing anything for your business. This is not doing anything to move you forward. This is basically just a waste of your time. Okay, and so if it's an E task, you're crossing that off your list. And guess what? You have one less thing to do. Okay, yay. All right. So this is a critical piece, and this is this is something that I have to do every single day, and it's what we call the law of forced efficiency. Okay, so the law of forced efficiency is that there is never enough time for you to do everything you need to do, ever. Okay, we always think, oh, I'm gonna have more time next week. Oh, I'm gonna have more time after the holidays. Oh, I'm gonna have more time when my husband comes home. Oh, I'm gonna have more time when the kids are in school. Blah 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 blah. There is never enough time to do everything you need to do. However, there is always enough time to do the most important thing, okay? So if you take the time and you've got a big list of things to do, you focus on the most important thing, all right? So you have your lists. You have them in your monthly, weekly, your daily tasks. You have all of those prioritized A through D. You've gotten rid of your E tasks. And now it is time to eat that frog. Okay, so you're going to look at your daily, your weekly, and your monthly task lists. You're going to look at your A's, and that is your frog. And then you are going to take that frog, and you are going to gobble it up, and you're going to eat it, and you're going to get it done. That's right. You're going to do it. Do it. Eat that frog, all right? Don't wait. Don't get on Facebook. Don't get on Messenger. Don't start texting your friends. You pick up that frog and you eat it. You make those phone calls. You do whatever it is that you want to. It's the most important thing that you have to get done that's going to move your business forward, that's going to help you reach that goal that you wrote down. You eat that frog and you do it every single day. You do it every single day for 21 days straight. And guess what? Now you have a habit, okay? And now you have a habit. And that means you're going to keep on doing it, and you're going to keep on doing it. And all of a sudden, those frogs, they're not going to be so bad, because you're going to know once I get it done, you're going to start seeing big results for your business. All right. And that is part of what this 90-day run is all about, is eating those frogs, getting it done, creating a habit, and having big, huge results. All right. So I'm going to sign off. I've got some frogs of my own that I need to go eat. And so I'm going to go take care of those today. Y'all have a great rest of your day. And thanks for joining in with me. Bye.